And the Bulls have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Boise State Broncos offense will go on the attack first. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good.
He's going to go for a big one. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Offense in an empty set. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure coming. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Bulls offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Bulls moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Brown wants to pass. He's got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The Bulls have this offense rolling. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they march the ball 41 yards on that drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Madsen. Got it in the middle, it's Sherrod. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Sherrod. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Sherrod. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires it incomplete. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They punted away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Norton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Bulls want to move quickly. grabbed in the middle. It's Nimrod. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Off play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it. Fine.
Key narration volume set to 100.
It's incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up 14 over Ohio. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Power football with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Gets the back moving. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pick up of 5, it'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Boise State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. From midfield, looking for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bulls are in the hurry up. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. 3rd down play from the gun.
love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Up-tempo for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. That's caught. It's Sherrod. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Soft spot in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. It's complete. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down, and he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Brown will throw it. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be...
There he goes! And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They want to get this defense on its heels. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos after...
Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bulls in the hurry up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The inside handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 17 over Ohio. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into... Oh, he wants it all. Makes the catch on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 45, and they were backed up deep in their own territory, but not anymore. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Handoff to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going with the ground game left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Caught close to the marker, it's Singleton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Brown wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking for room, it's Sherrod. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Pulls in the deep ball. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They've got the screen set up. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield?
Pulls it in on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. Touchdown, South Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
34, Boise State, 21.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. On the ground, it's Sherrod. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Quick spin on the run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got him. Got room at the 35. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Madsen. He's going to let it go. And it's caught inside the 30. Running free. Touchdown, Boise State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Open space at the 25. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sullivan.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Quick release on the RPO. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Got a man in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Spins away from the defense. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Brown will throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Isaac. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Brown wants to pass. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football, tackle, and don't give up the big plays.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrod. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads it left. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline, the great footwork to stay in bounds. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. From the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. looking for room at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Give him 88 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.